Hi everyone, here we are again. It is day 9, US Open 2019. Just the 4 matches today at the US Open. So we'll get through yesterday's results. Things to do, got to chase up the blog. The blog unfortunately is not available at the moment. It's been down since about 3 AM. Not impressed. Sales site for the guide is still up, and hopefully it's not going to be too much longer because I need to get everything sent out to subscribers. They only seem to have a problem during slams. I think the last problem was in the French Open. Anyway, my problem to sort out. Let's get through yesterday's results. Zverev took the first set. He struggled in all his matches this week, and I thought Schwartzman had a decent chance of beating him. Proved to be correct. Schwartzman threw in 4 sets, laying the set 1 winner. Worked exceptionally well. Berrettini having an excellent tournament. Rublev had also played well. He was a little bit disappointing. There wasn't too much between them, to be fair. Really down to Rublev gave up more break chances. Berrettini very solid. Straight sets, didn't expect straight sets. Monfils, bit of sanity returns there. Andujar had an excellent tournament to get to this stage. Didn't have too much to trouble Monfils with. Took just 5 games. Monfils threw in 3. On to the ladies. Very close match. Bekic and Guegues. I think Guegues broke in the first Bekic service game. Didn't quite hold on. Took to a tie break. And took a tight tie break. She then went to break up in the second set as well before I think Guegues was broken serving at 5-4. As I've mentioned in previous videos this week, if a WTA player in a fairly close match is broken serving at 5-4, she usually loses the set. 5-7, that proved to be the case, and it was a single break, quite a late break for Bekic in the third set. Good effort from her, looked like she was going out, turned it around. Bencic led the previous matches with Osaka 3-1 going into this one. She gave fewer break chances, I think, if we look at the stats for that one. Look at the point by point initially. Bencic broke at the start, couldn't hold on to it. Late break gave her the set, and in the second it was just a single breaker serve. On the stats, not too much between them. First serve percentage and first serve points won. Both of them slightly better for Bencic, but again the second serve points won significant. 59% Bencic, 41 Osaka. Just a 1 break point on the Bencic serve, which was taken. Osaka broken 3 times from 7. Excellent match. I thought because Osaka was defending champion, she would have a little bit extra to go against the head-to-head. Wasn't to be. Next. Mertens pretty comfortable. I thought that might be a little bit more competitive. You drop just the 2 games in that one. Look at the late matches. Nadal was never likely to be troubled too much. Cilic did take the second set. That's the first set that Nadal has lost in the tournament. So they were back at 1-1, but he won just 3 more games after that. Nadal just stepping up the gears. Andreescu had to work pretty hard for the win over Townsend. Let's have a look. Bit of a messy first set for Townsend, broken 3 times. Did get one of them back. Pretty comfortable. She took an early lead, in fact a 3-0 lead in the second set, was pulled back to 3-3. A late break levelled it, went into a third set, and that was pretty one-sided. Double break for Andreescu. He continues some excellent form this season. Let's have a look at today's. Okay, so we'll start with the men. First up at 6:30 is Wawrinka Medvedev. Only played once before. Medvedev took that. That was at Wimbledon 2017. He won in 4 sets, obviously on grass. He's got better overall results in the last 12 months and 2019. His hard court results also favour him. That's for the tournament. Favour Medvedev in everything except service holds. Wawrinka leads that stat 89% to 82%. Obviously, he's had fitness issues this week. MTO in the first round, cramping in the second round. He's also had the issue with the crowd where he was rude to a ball boy, so the crowd are on his back and have been on his back ever since. Wawrinka's got more experience in the latter stages of slams, so that levels things up a little bit. Wawrinka starts as a favourite. Obviously beat Djokovic in the last round, but Djokovic retired, so Djokovic wasn't at his best. Tough one. Value is definitely on Medvedev as the underdog. I don't think it's going to be a straight sets win to either player. It really depends how Medvedev manages his fitness issue, and the issue isn't specifically an injury, it's just the fact that he's played so much tennis. He should, and his team should, know how to manage that sufficiently to get him through certainly this match. Really tough one to pick. I think it's definitely worth laying the set 1 winner, because I expect 4 or 5 sets. Value on Medvedev, and I think he's got a great chance of taking it. If the tiredness, certainly if the cramps come in again, Wawrinka has got the game to be able to beat him. It's going to be tough. We need to look at the situation after the first couple of sets to see how Medvedev is looking physically. If he's not making too many errors, if his serve is solid, he's going to take this one. But we'll see what happens. Federer Dimitrov. Federer starts at 1.09, and you can understand it, I suppose, because he's won all 7 of the previous matches. Last time he played was February last year on an indoor court, 2 sets. Played 3 times on hard courts. Of those 3 matches, Dimitrov took a set in 2 of them. I think really this is about, does Dimitrov take a set or not? I think he will. Federer dropped sets in the early couple of rounds. He dropped the first set each time. Has been pretty solid since. I think Dimitrov's playing well enough to take a set. He's got nothing to lose. May as well go for it. He's unlikely to win the match, to be fair, unless Federer has a shocker. We can try laying Federer and take some liability out around about 1.18. Distracted there by a notification. Back Federer if he goes a set and a break behind. Could happen, you never know. On to the women. The challenger. We're just here for the US Open. Svitolina Konta. Svitolina has won all 4 of the previous matches. The most recent was in August last year on a hard court, 2 sets. In fact, all the matches were on hard courts. 2 of them went to a 3rd set. Overall results favour Konta in the last year and also in 2019, but hard court results favour Svitolina. She's not had her best season. In fact, in a way, both players haven't had their best season. Inconsistencies from both sides. Svitolina has definitely lifted her level. Konta's had, sorry, go back to Svitolina. So many things whizzing around my head at the minute. Svitolina beat Keys, which I think was a significant win. Yastremska and also Venus Williams. Konta beat Pliskova in the last round. She looked like she was going out there setting a breakdown. That's for the tournament. Extremely close. Both players are serving well. Very good chance of 3 sets. I'm looking for Svitolina to take it. Back her if she gets broken, or loses set 1, and I think it's worth laying the set 1 winner regardless of who takes it. On to Serena and Wang. Their only previous meeting resulted in a win for Wang by walkover. Strong results for Serena. She's been broken 3 times in 4 matches. Really focused. Wang, excellent win in the last round against Barty. I think she's going to put Serena under some pressure in at least one of the sets. There's a chance she's going to take 3 sets. The problem she's going to have is that if she takes the opening set, the crowd's going to ramp up the volume. Serena Williams is going to ramp up the volume and the roars and everything else, probably shouting out in the middle of points and things like that to get an advantage, to increase the intimidation level. And I'm not sure Wang's capable of dealing with that if Serena really goes for it and feels under pressure. So really back Serena. I don't really want to lay Serena. She has been liable to drop her opening service game, but not so much in this tournament. So back her if she loses the first set. There's certainly no value at 124. But if she does go a set down, it's worth backing her. That's it for today. I'll go and beat my hosting company with a stick, and hopefully I can get this sent out to subscribers. Good luck if you get involved, and I'll see you tomorrow.